What's going on, guys? Today is another track day for the Hondaroo. Gonna finally try to run that 10.
I think
not even finally, I mean,
it's only been since last week.
Yeah, so it's the second time.
So it'd be second time launching it this week. We'll see. Now that I got a tachometer, not an RPM gauge. Well, it could be either or. And yeah, we didn't get the two-step setup, but I think with just the tach, I think we'll have a better launch and better shifting points.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we did take it to Brent's yesterday. We also got the boost controller put on there, and right now we're getting ready to go drive it around and see what boost it's actually making, because we didn't even see what it was at last night. We didn't have a laptop, so I have my laptop right now. We're gonna go see what it's at, and if we need to, we can slowly turn it up. And we're probably just gonna set it to about 20 PSI and then see what that does, and if we need to, we can slowly keep turning it up at the track, try to get her into the 10s. We did try to find some other tires to run it on, but we weren't able to find any in time, so we're just gonna have to run it on the same street tires that it was on last time. We're gonna probably lower them a little more than we did last time as well. Last time we went to 25 PSI, and this time we're probably gonna go to like 18, 20 PSI. So I really don't know how low a normal tire can go, but probably don't want to go too much lower than that.
I think 18 would probably be the lowest.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get the 60 foot closer to like a 1.6, I think it should have a 10-second pass in it easy.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, it was doing the 11.3 with a 1.8 60 foot. So
yeah,
it's gonna be close though. Like if it's gonna go a 10, it's gonna be a high 10.
Yeah, even if I got a 10.9, just like on the way it was set. Well, it's not gonna be the exact same as last week, but if we can get it to like 17 to 20 pounds, because it was on like 17 pounds last week. So if we can do that, then
yeah, I didn't think about that either. If we turn it up too, it might
because
get in the 10s a little bit easier.
Put it at 20, because it was at what, 23 in it's like 23 in Nebraska, so we know it could hold it.
Yeah, we'll see how she does, but I'm gonna take it around the block real quick and see what it's at. Dude, it peaked 21 when you hit 4. So we just did a pull, and she's making about 16.5 to 17 PSI. She did actually spike a little over 20 PSI in the top of 4th, but that's all right with us.
It feels better than it felt last week, I'll tell you that much. It's only,
yeah, dude, it felt really
right there
good.
At 17 pounds.
Yeah, the tach is going crazy.
Bro, the tach, yeah, I didn't notice how fast it went through the gears like that. Now I can actually see it.
Can hardly keep up.
Bro, yeah, it's like, holy shit.
So yeah, we're just gonna leave it right there for now. We're gonna go pick up an extra fitting as well. As you guys saw in the last video, the oil teat that we had coming off the block broke. And just in case it happens again, we're gonna go pick one up so we can have it at the track, so we're just not completely stranded. So after we go grab that, we're gonna get everything else ready, and we'll head right over to the track, and we're just gonna leave it on this boost setting for now. And if we need to turn it up some, we will, but we're gonna see what it does right here for now. Oh, dude, Hondaroo is getting it. That felt really good. Holy shit. The computer didn't even know what to do. It's shut off. I mean, yeah, she feels pretty good right there.
Oh, she's ready, dude. She's ready, Tom.
Dude, that was sick.
Oh my God.
Hondaroo didn't fuck around.
She doesn't. It feels so good not shifting blind anymore.
Yeah, now you can see the tach.
Because even like, I'm not staring at it the whole time, I can at least see where it's at, you know?
Oh my God, dude. She's ripping.
She feels good. Woo! Do that all day, baby. It's never felt like that before, bro.
That boost solenoid.
Bro, that did a lot of difference.
Yeah, there's no lag.
Shit, it's like a whole new car, bro.
Remember when we did the minivan?
Yeah, I know.
It made it night and day. Looks like it might rain.
Yeah, maybe.
Not gonna top it up.
Weight reduction.
Anything for the 10s.
Anything for the 10. I might have to drain some out at the track. I hit at 11.
Drill a couple holes in the gas tank. Well, we just got to the track. Looks like it's rained out.
How can I help you, sir? Damn, that sucks, dude. This
No
guy feels the
10s
same
today,
way.
yeah. This other guy's rolling up too. Guess no test and tune today.
No 10s today.
She felt so good too.
I know.
That sucks. Yeah, it does not look like it's gonna clear up. Normally Colorado will clear up in like 10-20 minutes, but
It like never cancels.
yeah, they always open it and at least try to dry it off, but
But it's still raining right now. It's like the worst.
yeah, it's been raining the whole trip up here ever since the gas station.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Well, guess we'll have to wait for next week.
Guess so. And
I'm alright with it because Brent couldn't make it anyways today, so hopefully he can make it next week.
yeah, Brent was busy.
That's my excuse of why I don't care.
Were you going to race? Or were you going to
I was gonna race this.
time trial? Yeah.
Trying to hit a 10 today.
Serious?
I hit 11.3 last week.
No kidding.
Yeah, spinning all four, so we're
So
trying
you got
to.
some huge turbo in this thing.
It's not that big, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
decent. It's a Honda motor in a Subaru.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's why it's sticking out the hood.
Did you do it?
Yeah, me and him.
Cool. That's cool. That's very cool. What's the car weigh?
Without me in it, like close to 3,000.
That heavy, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. They come like 3,200 stock.
And how much power does the motor put out?
Like 460 right now.
Wow. Yeah. I tell people, why do I need a hood? I live in a hood.
What was that?
I say, why do I need a hood? I live in the hood.
I like this guy, bro.
I know people give us crap when we don't have a hood on our cars. This thing didn't have a hood on it for the longest time.
Oh man, we'll take it off. Join the hoodless.
We used to have the exhaust just sticking right out the side.
Open it up real quick if you don't mind getting wet for a little bit.
Sure.
I got you.
Always. Ben, we're always doing something. Oh yeah, look at this.
Yeah, so this
That
little shiny
pipe.
piece, that shiny piece right there, that's the adapter plate, and then that adapts the transmission and the motor together.
Cool.
You can hear all the rain hitting it.
Yeah.
Because you know these motors are meant to, they're boxer motors, so they're like this, sideways.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool. And this is a Honda
Yeah. Well, this,
Yeah, like
that's a Honda motor.
yeah,
right.
Honda motor,
in a Subaru.
Yeah.
Cool.
and it's still all-wheel drive.
So what is it? A Honda-Roo or?
Oh, how'd you
Wait.
know?
You didn't?
That's
Did you
exactly
know?
the name of it.
That's what we call it. Is the Honda-Roo.
There you go.
we never said Honda-Roo, did we?
It's good.
He just knew.
Yeah, I just knew. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, it's the Honda-Roo.
I'm gonna go.
Well, it's good meeting you. I'm gonna be
Yeah, you
soaked.
too. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go get a shampoo and I'll be all ready.
See you later, man. It was nice to meet you. Well, it looks like we're just gonna have to come back next week
Next week, man.
because it's just been raining all day.
Go at it again. I was so ready to freaking launch this thing too.
Oh well, it is what it is. Alright guys, so unfortunately we did not get to race the Honda at the track yesterday. It got rained out, so we're just gonna have to bring it back again next week. I know some of you guys have been asking when are we gonna be putting on the new manifold that Hayden made for us along with the new turbo as well. And I know Emilio really wants to try to get the Honda in the 10s on its current setup. So that's the main reason we're waiting to do all that. We just want to see what the setup is capable of before we start taking all that stuff off. But it will be coming. We're just going to make a couple more trips down to the track, try to get her in the 10s. And if we can't in the next couple trips, then we will be putting on that new turbo and stuff. But I know I can do a 10 on that eBay turbo and the current setup that it's on. So right now I'm on my way to Brent's to pick up a head gasket for the K-Series going into Wago. And once I grab that, I'm gonna head back home and I might start throwing that motor together. And then I guess we'll just see where today goes from there. I'm literally on my way to Brent's and he rolls up right next to me. What's up? Hi. Looks like you picked up a CRX. Dude, what are the odds of that? That's so funny. And there's Jamie.
What's up, dude?
Had some good timing.
Right? That was crazy. I was like, there he is.
I know, I saw
Did
the
you see
CRX.
me wave the trailer at you?
Well, at
like,
first I
swung
know
it.
I did, and I was like, what is this dude doing? I didn't know it was you. When I saw the CRX, I was like, maybe they're a fan.
I swung it.
And then I
like that.
seen you in there, I was like, oh, it's Brent.
You're like, I didn't even recognize the truck with the window.
Yeah, I forgot you picked that thing up. Completely forgot about the truck. That's the
Is that what you
one.
needed?
Yep.
Cool.
JE Pro Steel.
Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
MR2.
No, it's for Wago.
Wago's getting a case series now.
K all-wheel drive. MR2 will be next.
Yeah. That's a big build.
Yeah.
So
If you use the stock ones.
If you use the stock ones, you go 28 foot-pounds, then a 90, and then a 90. So 290.
And that's it.
That's it.
28 foot-pounds, and then just 90 degrees from what though?
So
The head?
Yeah, you.
So the
put
torque
your
wrench is
like this.
parallel with like the edge of the
Right,
head.
and turn them 90.
2 90s on each one.
Yeah. And that second one's gonna be like scary.
Yeah, I might just wait for the ARPs, honestly.
You don't gotta be a wimp. Get it done.
I mean, if that's how you do it, it just sounds weird to me.
I mean, that's what Honda does.
It's weird that they don't just torque to a certain spec.
No, they're stretch bolts.
Stretch bolts. I mean, I've never used OEM ones, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, they're still strong. On my old CRX, that's all I ever ran. I always ran stock head bolts. You make 750 all day.
All right, guys, so earlier I went and picked up this head gasket from Brent. This is for the K20 that is going to be going into Wago. I also got the block up onto this engine stand right here, and my original plan for tonight was to get the head all torqued down and to see how far I could get with putting the motor together. I also got another can of clear to finish off the bay, and I actually got a respirator as well, because you guys were definitely right. I need a respirator for this 2K clear. This has some pretty harmful stuff in it if you breathe it in, so glad you guys were giving me crap for that. So I did go pick up a respirator. I'm gonna do that later, but like I was saying, my original plans were to get the motor somewhat assembled tonight, but I had a little bit of a change of plans. Turns out there is a meet tonight that is really close to me, and a lot of my buddies are gonna be down there, and I really wanna take the hatch out and go hang out with them instead of putting this motor together. I have all day tomorrow to do this. I also just got the Hasport mounts in as well, so I figured that would be a better video to save all this for tomorrow. I can get the motor assembled and try to get it in the car by tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to be taking the hatch out, and I figured I would bring you guys along for the ride. Just gonna hang out, don't plan on doing anything too crazy, but you never know. So I have to go get some E85 real quick. I'm gonna fill her up, and then I'll be on my way. What's up, brother?
What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Oh, I got your dues.
Oh, no, dude's real. Pay this man.
There you go.
2 for 3. Is it 2 for 3?
There you go. That's $10 for delivery.
$10 for delivery? Go home and get it. I got $4.50. You got $4.50. You got $4.25 just because it's you.
Nah, you're good. Just give me next time. You just owe me a Mountain Dew next time. What up? Posted up right now. Dude, this is so weird that it's right by
I know,
like
dude.
my parents' house.
It's so sick. I'm so happy it's here. It's a perfect parking lot for it.
I know no one's seen your WRX yet. I mean, for those of you that don't even know, this is my riding buddy Nick.
What up?
You haven't been on here in 6 months since you got back from.
Since the riding videos.
Yeah, because he was living in Spain for the last 6 months.
Yep.
Just got back, picked up this sweet little WRX. Honestly, it's probably the only one I'd ever own one day. I said if he ever sells it, I'll buy it from him.
Yeah,
I really like it.
Next owner's Kyle.
It's clean.
Thanks, dude.
Just got that E85 tune also.
Like, what the fuck?
It's pretty quick.
GTR too.
Yeah, we posted up next to this GTR too. I want to see if we can run him. I don't know whose it is.
You don't know whose it is?
No. What's up, dude?
Where have you been all my life?
Right here. You're in my hometown.
Hey,
My parents
I know,
live right over there.
Well, you know, once in a lifetime, I like to cross to the United States. It seems that I live in Mexico too often, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, for real.
That drive to Mexico is a long one.
That is a long drive to Mexico.
I might make it out tonight. Looks like some minivan bait.
Oh, Bro, the minivan. Bro. For real, because that shit was all like, like literally, I couldn't even catch that fucker with my fucking little camera phone. And then Kyle, he got mad because I didn't record it on, what is that shit called?
Landscape?
Landscape.
He filmed it in portrait. What are
I'm
you
not
doing?
a fucking YouTuber, I don't know that. Maybe if he gave me some tips, I would have known to be like on sideway mode. Big shout out to the Lambo guy for bringing out the Lambo. Give him a hand. Not a lot of people bring out their Lambo. Good shit, man. Good shit, bro. Thank you, bro. Hey, not a lot of people fucking bring out a Lambo and like to have fun. They're like, oh no, my fucking lifetime investment is gonna get ruined. But no, that by a Honda. But no, a good job at driving. You didn't fucking hit a Lambo, bro.
I'm just saying, when a $1,000 Civic starts beating $200,000 Lambo, it's going to explode.
No, I don't know about that because that turbo alone probably is fucking $1,000. I don't know. Anyways, but
eBay turbo.
even bullshit.
eBay turbo.
Serial number or it's not true.
No,
You can go look
He's
at
not
it.
lying?
He's definitely not lying.
It's an eBay.
Straight up.
So you're telling me I could go buy a fucking eBay turbo and beat a Lambo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody selling a Honda?
I got a couple of them.
Who wants to party?
Oh, Jesus.
Modelo time?
Like
Fuck.
Mexican time.
How did we go from a car crew to Modelo time? So no, guys, by the way, we do not condone drinking and driving. We condone to drink and then drive, okay? Not drinking and driving. Oh, sorry. No, not that. Not that. None of that. All right, guys, real quick.
Just got back in the hatch, had an awesome time at the meets. The hatch also got her very first Lambo kill tonight, which I am very excited about. Out of all the times I've taken this thing out in the past, I've never once ran into a Lamborghini on the street, so I'm really glad that that happened tonight. I did have a couple issues with the car, actually. It was kind of breaking up a little bit. The very first run that we did with the white GTR, the car was running perfect, and then every other run we got after that, she was breaking up pretty bad, even the run with the Lambo. But we got to the next spot, and I think it was mainly because my spark plug wires were coming loose. They're pretty old and worn out, and they don't grab the top of the plug very well. And I think the O-rings that are underneath the valve cover are starting to go bad. And with all the crankcase pressure that this thing builds up, it actually kind of blows the spark plug wire off of the plug. So when we got to the next spot, the very far right plug was pretty much completely undone, and I plugged that one back in, and on the way back it seemed way better. So she wasn't even running as good as she could have been, but we still took down the Lambo, so that was sweet. And she was on her tiny little street tires. But yeah, had an awesome night for sure. I have a lot of work to do on this car over this next week to get it ready for H-Day, so I have some things on the way for it, and I will get into that later on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. This one is gonna be pretty spread out of kind of all the things that we did, starting with going to the track with the Honda and that getting rained out, and then picking some stuff up for Wago, and then ending it with getting to race a Lambo in the hatch. So hope you enjoy, guys, and as always, thanks for watching.